Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali weighed in at 210 pounds, and he stands 191 centimeters tall. And he'll face Deontay Wilder. Muhammad Ali, perhaps the big... Deontay Wilder, he is the... So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like...
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. And that right jab just misses. Didn't land. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You have certain fighters that are born for this. They're made for the big crowd. And looking at Paul right there, that is that fighter right there. They're elevated, lifted, and they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. Oh, right there! Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to...
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What the...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. How did they survive that?
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And the bronze bomber goes down. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. Here we go for round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's seen it now once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round. You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. And of course, here he is. Alexander Usyk, 6'3" and 198-centimeter reach. And the man he'll be facing, it's Roy Jones Jr. 80 kilos bang on, Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. Roy Jones.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
So much hype surrounding this. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Do you believe what we're seeing? Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on punches for 10 seconds, but he's fighting. He's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Tom. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
That hook misses. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Usyk might go down here. What an upset! Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable heart. Knocked down twice.
And there's the bell for round 2. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Misses with the straight left. Caution being thrown to the wind. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react to that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every switch.
Just missing with the uppercut. Nice lead hook. Double uppercut. Missing with the hook. Missing with that right hook. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. We just saw it.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
We're going deep into the gas tank on this round. His stamina is off the charts. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. He threw the hook, didn't land. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, because if you fight a man who's used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, you're giving him that chance to dance that dance. Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. His stamina is off the charts. Power is out. Did you see that? Usyk. And now they're right back into the fray.
Got close looking on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. Do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. Swing and a miss for that jab. Misses with the straight left. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
There's the bell to start round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That left uppercut doesn't score. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is Todd. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater. And what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Dimitri Bivol, 183 centimeters tall, a weight of 79 kgs, his reach 183 centimeters. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
It's Dimitri Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time.
Ah, pure bad blood.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red...
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Dimitri Bivol has already beaten Canelo once. Can he do it again here in the rematch?
Fresh in the memory. Fresh in the memory, especially for Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez knows this match.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again.
Pound for pound, King Canelo is down. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Now, I don't want to load up. Who's this fight, do you? Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this guy. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab basics. Get your rhythm back and ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Terrible now, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great work. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him. No free shots. Keep smart.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do they do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know it's like a lamb to the slaughter.
It's all offense all the time. Both men step back for just a moment. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Well, there's no business like show business, and this is the most unique place anyone will ever see in this theater, mano a mano.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I beat there, and now we are here.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
So much firepower here. Hook was off target. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bevo in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Jab's working nice. There's 1-2 straight there. You've been coasting this fight.
Pull it back into the front. Great one. Good work, he was thinking.
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
Look, don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
Did you see that? Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the round can get a little boring. You get... Hold that thought! Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That right hook won't score. The jab misses. Right there. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bevo in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
You're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. Getting your timing already. Right.
You've got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You want to go out there and win this round. still landing the power shots. Come on. Don't forget the jab. Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out. Come on. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one. Rhythm back, and then you go again. Get your mind back on the loop. He's shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got...
On to the fourth we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such... That thought! And now Dmitry Bivol is dazed! The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then he tries to do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, I'm happy. It's the same again. Find your jab bases, get your rhythm back, and we go again. And there's that time. The jab's working nice. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box it. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring. Let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be... The right hand's beautiful. I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there. Jab and breathe when you're stepping around. I need you to just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
And that'll do it. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The courage on display here is incredible. That hook just can't find the target. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far? Oh, wait a minute! We've never seen Bivol hurt quite like this! What's gonna happen? And Bivol is on the canvas! I can't believe it. They are giving up. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy. Welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And facing him, it's Sugar Ray Leonard. He's 160 pounds, 5'9" tall with a reach of 70.5 inches.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Saul Canelo Alvarez. Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world titles in 5 different weight classes, including the undisputed welterweight title. His hometown is Wilmington, North Carolina.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that packed. The atmosphere is ridiculous.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. For just a moment. Oh, wait a minute! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over. Did you see that? Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to make mistakes.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
No defense for that hook. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look at that corner right there. That is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted this fight. They're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come up, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. What do we expect expect to see here in round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, be pressure.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Swing and a miss with that hook. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of the sport.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh, Leonard just got rocked! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good straight right hand. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. Disaster averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little.
Oh my God, Johnny! Sugar Ray's in trouble. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Set to jump back. Let's get it started in round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Oh, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? These fighters always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small, put him on the back foot, put him under pressure.
Good counter punch. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. The pound for pound king, Canelo, is down. Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Look at his corner, look at his instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the move to the count, get up.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. Talk about Alvarez was in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
He completely switched off. All right, that's it now. Breathe. Breathe. Just get right back into the fight. How much power on that guy? I'm telling you already, that right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just starts. You've been constant for his entire fight. And now he's letting back up. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. I want him to go back out there, take his confidence away. Good work. Good work. And the jabs are working nice. Pace. Get him the round back and win the round back. Take away that, stay focused, and get back into the fight. Just stay. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. Let him back in. You keep smart. And you're thinking.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You've got 2 evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Good counter punching. They both want a high-field knockout. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Straight right just misses. Figueroa is down. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Relax. Don't be the quick enough. You're starting to make mistakes. When you go back out there, he's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt out there. Win the round. Get your mind back on the job. There's a guy off the way. Tell him. Come on. You're way better than that. You're going back into the fight. Really, that right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start, steps back. Get back out there and win the round. Great work. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Some loser, mate. You gotta get out there, switch on, and get absolutely shattered. He's hurt as a red.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Let him back into the fight. And you're thinking, he was smart, he was low.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
He can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Straight right just misses. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Take his time. Great one. I love that one. I love that. That chair is slick. And then start gathering the pace, getting the end out, and wind around there. His shots look smart. It's the same again. Don't chase too much back out there, and you'll win this one. Get your line back, get your focus back, and let that down. Boxing, be smart, get your shots. Wait a minute. Go back out there, be focused, and then focus the fight. Get your line back on the top. It's a guard for right. Blinding your power shots. Good one. Don't forget the jab, and don't let it's the same again. Don't chase too much.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
One shot at a time. Set him up, he will take it out. He's ready to go.
Here we go in the 6th round. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for next...
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, Leonard just got rocked. And it appears that... Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout. It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. The Bronze Bomber, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. He will face Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see.
Deontay Wilder. It's the Brown Bomber.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Punch, counter punch. And that hook misses. Swing and a miss with the hook. This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of him. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheers them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
Joe Louis just got caught. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
Take a look at this action. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more. And there's the bell for round 2. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Joe Louis in trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going to... Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
And down goes Wilder. Unfortunately, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
God, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Threw the uppercut, but did not score. A big whiff with the right hook. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. On to the third. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not and twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
And he scores with the counter. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. Disaster averted. Did you see that? Joe Louis in trouble. Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
At the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to them. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
It's obvious who the bigger, stronger fighter is. Let's see if they use it to their advantage.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of argument, your kind of dance.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Did you see that? Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's a... Talk about Wilder in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. And there's the bell for round 5. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. You'd like to see more jabs. Missing with that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a...